Welcome to Heal with Hannah. I'm happy to have you here. And today is really, really serious, okay? Come on. Why would they keep telling you you are sensitive? Like, on top of what? You're not too sensitive. You're only being provoked, okay? And then this is what I want to talk about today because it's actually getting too much. You know how sad it is? You know, people provoke you, and then when you try to react, they now turn and start focusing on your reaction. Anyway, just sit down, okay, and relax. So let's really dissect this issue because it's really bothering. All right. So if you have ever been told that you are too sensitive, if you have ever been told that you're overreacting, you're blowing things out of proportion over this small matter, is that why you are behaving like this because of this small thing, or because no one should invalidate your feelings. No one should tell you how you should feel or how you should react about things done to you. No one. Okay, so if anyone has constantly told you that, they are being emotionally abusive, and it is not a feedback at all. Let me give you a scenario how this thing works. Okay, now this is how it works. They constantly poke you with things that hurt you, with things you complained about before, just like me. Okay, then what my partner usually do, I'll tell him, oh, I don't like this that you did, or this and that. And another time I'll call a silent meeting. I say, please, see you did. It's really painful. Can we find a way around this? Third one, I will say, I come from my place. There's something we call long rope. Okay, we say give somebody long rope. So it means that when someone does something to you, you give them a long period of time to adjust, okay, and repent and stop doing whatever it is that hurts you. So I gave my partner very long rope on the same matter. Okay, please, the way you do this is really painful. It hurts. Oh, it feels disrespectful. Oh, this, that. I say it silently. I say it in the sitting room. I say it in the bedroom. I say it on a low tone until maybe one day they will finally say something or do something that will make me explode. Oh, and guess what? My own explosion is very embarrassing. My own is that I will be shouting. Okay, fine. I've actually healed right now, so I no longer go to that length. But then that I was not healed. That was my response. Then I will start shouting, and people in the neighborhood will be hearing my voice, and they just feel like, this lady is really crazy. See, that's the thing. Nobody will know what is causing that yelling. Okay, they're only hearing your voice, but the person provoking you is provoking you silently. You have endured for a long time until you snapped. Now, what he used to do then is that he would turn around and say, look at how you are shouting. Look at how you are shouting. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing yourself in the neighborhood. I'm like, for crying out loud, I've spoken to you about those things several times, and God bears me witness of what I'm saying. This is something I've said one thing over and over in the bedroom, in the sitting room, where we are joking, where we are taking a walk, and you keep doing it. What exactly do you want? Like, what exactly? Most of the time, when you snap, when you get provoked and you snap, most of the time it's not the first incident that actually provokes you. It's the repeated ones that makes you snap. It may make you yell like I used to yell. It may make you cry, okay? It may make you overdo things at the moment, all right? And then your partner begins to focus on that. Let me really explain how that works. It's called, what is that again? It's called a reactive abuse, yes. This is what your partner does to you. It's poke and pivot. They will offend you over and over again. And then when you cannot take it any longer and you react, then they will turn around and focus on your reaction. Look at how you're reacting. Look at how you are behaving. Look at what you did. Look at how you were so dramatic. Look at how you were. You see? They will not talk about what they did that resulted to that. What the focus will be now is your reaction. It is called a reactive abuse. And to be honest, everyone who has been abused constantly for a long period of time will always have a breaking point. It will always have a breaking point. It's called a survival mechanism. So you're not being dramatic. You're only responding to toxic environment, toxic relationship that is choking. So the only way you can express yourself is to shout, or maybe to cry, or maybe to take some other steps that looks dramatic in their own way. Okay, so what is always my take on this? If you don't want someone to overreact, why don't you look at the source? Stop doing what provokes people. When someone is constantly provoked, there will always be a melting point. Come on, we're all humans. Let's stop pushing, and then when the person finally say, I want to breathe, please, it's getting too much, you're like, look at her behavior. Come on. Okay, so I just want you to know that as a lady, you deserve your boundaries to be respected. If that is what you're seeking for, that is making your partner to provoke you, you deserve to have your own respect also as an individual in that relationship. One thing I've always said is this: if you're in a healthy relationship, once you say, I don't like this that you're doing, it hurts me, your partner stops. They stop. They don't start saying, oh, you're being too sensitive. Why are you overreacting? Why are you taking things too serious? No, you just apologize and it goes. Okay, so we don't keep hurting people and then try to determine how they should also react. Okay, so if you have been made to feel you are too sensitive, I want you to look at me and straight in the eye. You are not. Because nobody ever told you that. You are not a problem. You're not too sensitive. Whenever you reacted like that as a result of constant exposure to emotional abuse, it means that you're only trying to survive. It's a survival mechanism. So let no one focus on your reaction. Let them focus on what they did, their action that provoked the reaction. That should be what we should be talking about, right? So you're not crazy. You're not too sensitive. You are not a problem. So just trying to look at yourself, okay, let me fix myself. No, tell them to be accountable for their behavior and fix themselves and stop causing things that make things get sour in the relationship. All right? Okay, if this kind of resonates to you, I want you to click on the subscribe button below and get connected for more healing and supportive videos, okay? All I want to see is as many women as possible get healed of every form of emotional abuse. And like I always said, you cannot be healed of what you have not identified. If you identify emotional abuse in any way, then get ready to get healed by following the supportive channel. You are not alone. Healing is still possible. You are not crazy. You deserve a relationship that comes with respect, love. Okay? Bye for now.